Yoga Vasistha, translated by Swami Venkatesananda. Once the realization that I am the self of all has arisen, one does not again fall into error or sorrow. It is this self alone which is variously described as the void, nature, Maya, Brahman, consciousness, Śiva, puruṣa, etc. That alone is ever real. That is not else. Resort to the understanding of non-duality, for the truth is non-dual. However, action involves duality and hence functions in apparent duality. Thus, let your nature partake of duality and non-duality. The reality is neither duality, for it is the mind that creates division, nor unity, for the concept of unity arises from the antithesis of duality. When these concepts cease, the infinite consciousness alone is realized to be the sole reality. Vasiṣtha continued, the liberated sage who is disinterested in the events of the past, present, and future looks at the state of the world with amusement, constantly engaged in appropriate action, established in a happy medium between two extreme and opposite points of view. He dwells unremittingly, rejecting every form or conditioning or intention. He rests in the supreme state of plenitude. Hence, he is not agitated or excited by the events of this world. In hostilities, he is a neutral position, endowed with compassion and consideration for all. He remains unaffected by the world appearance. If he is spoken to, he answers simply and suitably. If not spoken to, he is silent. He seeks nothing and he hates nothing. Thus, he is not afflicted by the world. He says what is good for all, and when questioned, he explains his views convincingly. He knows what is appropriate and what is inappropriate. He is aware of the point of view of other people. He is firmly established in the supreme state. Remaining calm and cool in his own heart, he looks at the state of the world amusedly. Such is the state of the sages who have reached liberation while yet living in this world. We are unable to expound the philosophy of the fools who have not controlled their own mind and who are immersed in the mire of sense pleasure. They are only interested in sexual pleasures and in the acquisition of material wealth. We are also unable to expound the path or rituals and routines which bestow all kinds of rewards in the shape of pain and pleasure. O Rama, live in the world with unlimited vision, having firmly rejected all limitation. Inwardly, be free from all desires and hopes, but outwardly, do what has to be done. Examine everything and seek only that which is not limited or finite, and live in this world constantly contemplating the infinite. Without entertaining any hope in your heart, yet living as if you are full of hopes, live in this world with your heart calm and cool, behaving outwardly like everyone else, inwardly give up all notions of I am the doer, yet engage yourself in all activities outwardly. Thus, live in this world, O Rama, completely free from the least trace of the ego sense. Sri Bhagavan has translated the above section of Yoga Vasiṣtha into Tamil, and it is incorporated as verses 26 and 27 of Ulladu Narpadu Anubandham. There is no bondage and therefore no liberation in truth. This world appearance is essentially unreal and is of the nature of a juggler's trick. The omnipresent, infinite self can never be bound. So, how is it to be liberated? All this confusion arises on account of the ignorance of the truth. When the truth is known, this confusion vanishes like the imaginary snake in the rope.